Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the month of January or the 2025 as a collective. This reading is for you. We're going to go ahead and go with our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So dealings or some kind of development with these signs, just anybody with these signs, anybody with these fire tendencies. We have move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. So some of these fire signs just unavailable for you, for some of you, where we have to move on, kind of figure it out, just let them be. So these are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you, moving on from something, moving on. These could even not just be a relationship, but even like a job, dealings with these people, dealings with any of them, just having to really move on, open the door, close it behind you, and just let them go, let them be. We have a valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. And I feel like this is going to be quite a journey. This really challenges you. So it's quite kind of going into this deep strength that you're needing to really move on from this. We also have the arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So what you're doing, if this is your reaffirmation, you are on the right path. So keep going, whatever this may be, whoever needed to hear that message. We have a fly, a period of ill health and depression. And we have a parrot. Someone will gossip about your secrets. So really be careful who you're talking to. If this has to do with a fire sign, there's anybody that chatters too much, and you possibly already know who this is, just somebody that has these tendencies to gossip too much. So really watch out for what people say to you. They're probably just always talking about that, always talking like that about people in general. And I always look out for that. The way people talk about others really kind of give me a red flag how they may talk about me in the future. For your love pool, we have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you might be finding somebody from this moving on, or if you are with somebody, kind of moving on from their behavior. If you are already with somebody, married with somebody, you're not leaving, you don't foresee yourself leaving. You don't necessarily always have to move on completely. It's kind of just moving on from the behavior, moving on from the same cycle, moving on from doing the same things, reacting to the same things, and kind of just bringing out the better in them, kind of even pouring into yourself where they kind of start treating you like some kind of precious, delicate prize where they really have to behave better. So I see you kind of just moving on from things that kind of keep you in this cycle in general. With your relationship, we have death. So something about you kind of had to go away in a sense. And I'm seeing for some of you, this could have even been like a neediness or some sort of reaction to your loved one, the way you would behave around them, just needing them, or just even something like that, just something kind of lighthearted, but just you changing that and just making that kind of behavior, just put it away to die or whatever, just in a sense, in a universal sense or whatever. It really kind of opened up them to behave a different way. They kind of looked over at the chair. You're no longer there. You're no longer behaving the same. You're kind of pouring into yourself with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing your subconscious is really going to change into this really beautiful essence, this really delicate, I'm seeing delicate tulip, this really delicate, beautiful flower where they start seeing you in a different way. So you don't necessarily always have to move on from the person, but if you are, that's for those who resonates that for. But if you're not, it's just moving on from the same old cycle, same old behavior, just things like that. We also have a tower moment in the near future, and this kind of is a shakeup. This is a shakeup that really brings about different behavior, different outcomes from people. So really shaking things up where they're not used to the same routine, the same you, the same old things. It's a different shakeup, a different time. And we had this card for every reading apparently that I just read for. It's the 7 of Cups, and for you in your you placement, I'm getting rearranging things. Even your look is also what I'm getting, just trying different looks, trying different things, really pouring into yourself. I keep going back to this parrot. Really stay away from this person, really be careful with this person. Have this like weary thing with someone that wants to gossip about you, someone that gets too much information from you. So a moment of kind of getting that information and going it alone, or going with somebody that you know doesn't gossip, you know has your back, you know has been through possibly similar, you know has put the work with you in your relationship and your friendship, that doesn't gossip, doesn't judge, doesn't use you to feel better about themselves. Just really be careful with people like that. We have the High Priestess, and this is for your outcome card as well as the World. I got 2 cards for you, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep them in for our dear Cancers. So with the High Priestess, just this really beautiful moment where you really become the priestess, where you really have this gentleman fawn over you. So it could be anything, the universe, just things kind of going your way. Even I see even in motherhood, if you're just kind of going at motherhood and the kids aren't listening and things, just really pouring into yourself, where the kids, oh mommy, can I help you with this, can I help you with that? They really kind of start seeing you in a different light, and the world, just a whole completion, a whole complete ending to something, having the world back in your fingertips, having control of everything again. So really moving on, it's what I'm getting, just kind of moving on from whatever it is that has you in this really hard predicament. So sometimes a really weird example is what I'm getting is like video games. So you're always like harping on your partner, like, why are you playing video games so much? Why are you doing this? Kind of letting them, okay, while you play video games, I'm going to go take a bath, and I'm going to talk to my friends, and I'm going to start a YouTube channel, or I'm going to go do this. Just things like that really kind of take the focus back on yourself, and in turn kind of creates the focus back on you with this person. You really become a High Priestess at this point, and having this Queen of Pentacles moment where you're just really worshipped and loved and cherished. We have healing, so healing some part of you, and protection. So even protecting yourself, self-preservation, protecting your energy, protecting yourself, even from this person that's unavailable to you, or this gossipy person. Really protect yourself. And it also can come from this period of ill health, kind of even getting ahead of that, like getting ahead of your vitamin routine or your regimen, or you notice with this conversation that we're having, like, oh, I haven't even been taking my vitamins, I better get on that. So something that you really could prevent this moment of ill health. We have present. So we had this before in our other readings. Present, journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. We're going to go ahead and take your numbers for dear Cancers. We have 4, 6, 9. I'm going to go ahead and read off of our book. 469. We have reach out. Don't suffer in silence. Your angels are asking you to reach out. Your present circumstances call for your support, guidance, and love. You are not alone. You are surrounded by people and places that can hold you right now. Reach out to someone close to you or a professional if need be. So reaching out to those that you trust, even the universe, even your higher power who you pray to, just reaching out and really asking them to guide you, just things like that. We're going to go ahead and take your letters and take a big handful. We're not going to put them in a Scrabble formation. We're just going to leave them like that and see what kind of words we see without really kind of moving them too much. We see lone or alone or loner, kind of being a loner, to heal or anything like that. I see war, so somebody hearing your voice, hearing something from you, and I see it like hearing it quietly. So just by your actions or your energy or the shift, they kind of hear you war. Can't say that word well. I see no, having to say no to a lot of people, a lot of things, even just like a long no, like just no explanation, just giving them a nope, that doesn't work, nope. I see lollipop, just I see that with childhood, just kind of being playful with everything, or even surrounding yourself with playful people, children, just people that are playful, even your children that have this like imagination and playfulness, and kind of rerouting your energy to be more playful, more childlike, just kind of have humor in the little things, how children are so curious with the small things, just things like that. And that's all I'm getting for your letters. And with that, that concludes our reading for our dear Cancers. This was your reading for the month of January, the end of the month of January, or 2025 as a collective. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. I do offer readings at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com, so come see me there. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.